Hello. 6:56 on Tuesday. Check it out, Tuesday. I am Tamara. This is Tamara's Paper Trail. And I'm totally early. And I'm just sitting here watching the clock. So I thought, well, I may as well sit here and watch the clock with somebody else. Who else is going to watch the clock with me? I have 4 minutes. Give me a hidey ho. Let me know if anybody's going to pop in and check it out tonight. So far, I have 0 viewers. Not so. Oh, there's one. I got one. I got eyes. Who is it? Who's in the house? I know I'm totally early. Give me a hidey ho. Hey, Shayla. How are you? Now, do I call you Shayla or do I call you Michaela? Hi, Pat. I know. I'm just sitting here, literally staring at the clock. I could be cleaning something and I'm just not feeling it. Got a cracking headache tonight. So I think I haven't had enough to drink and I've been like this a lot. So I'm trying to stop that. But anyway, I got a headache. I just thought, I'm just going to hang out with my people. I could have brushed my hair in hindsight. There's a lot of things I could have done. But instead, I made a big old mess trying to figure out what I was going to show you tonight. And then I didn't clean it up. And then, I just went upstairs and I totally sabotaged myself today. All I've done is eat bad food. I don't know. Like you hit that goal and you fall apart. I don't know what's going on. Shayla is your nickname. Okay. I love the name Michaela. I love it. So I might just call you Michaela, if I remember. Might have sent you a card today, Shayla. Anyway, we're just going to hang out. Just us chickens. Wait for other people to pop in. Did you see the project we're going to make tonight? Oh, Miss Shayla. Your real name is Miss... Really? That's how you pronounce it? Miss Shayla. Okay, well, that makes more sense. It looked like Michaela to me. And where's that from? Miss Shayla. So now I just want to call you Miss Shayla. What is European? I like it. This actually, Shayla, this will be a perfect project for you and the new grandbaby because it's a photo. It's from BC. Cool. This would be a great photo album for the new baby. Watch my most loved auntie's funeral today. Oh, Pat, I'm so sorry. You must be so sad. And where is she at, Pat, that you're watching it online? It's wonderful, the technology now. I mean, as horrible as COVID is, these things weren't really available to us before. If you didn't make a funeral in person, you were kind of out of luck. So as far as I know, mind you, maybe not. Hello, Linda from Moose Jaw. How are ya? Haven't seen you in a while, unless you've just been watching and not commenting. We still have a minute, so we're just hanging out, chit chatting, getting to know each other. Oh, in Saskatchewan, 94. Wow, amazing. Can you imagine? That it's a cool 94 years to have been alive. Hey, hi Janet. Hi Sheila. Hello. Just hanging out. I'm early. I'm totally early. So no stress, no worries. You're not late. I'm just early. It was like 3.5 minutes early. No, it's still not even 7 o'clock. I'm 4 minutes early. We got a few more people in. We're up to 15 now. Hi, Chris. Hi, Melanie. I don't really have much to report today. What did I do today? Today, I don't know. I've been a little... I haven't been able to find a groove today. I don't know what's going on. I think it's because I don't have any burning, pressing pressures. And I don't know what to... I have 2 modes. Go full speed, where you're doing 79 things in an hour. Or I don't know what to do. I have too much time on my hands. Hi, Donna. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Laurel. So that was me today. I was like, I don't really know what to do. Sure, I could go downstairs and figure out what I'm going to do Tuesday night. But why would I do that at 10 o'clock in the morning? Why would I do that? So I didn't. I did some paperwork. I did a lot of paperwork. And then, I did my newsletter. That's always good for an hour and a half of my life. Just letting people know a whole bunch of stuff. Hi, Mary. Did you see my newsletter today? So just reminding everybody that tomorrow there is free shipping on orders of $65 or more. Thanks, Diane. So free shipping tomorrow. I also posted, awesome. Thanks, Linda. I also posted, the tutorial bundle that is for sale or free with a $60 order. So you get all kinds of things tomorrow. If you order $65 tomorrow through my store or through me, through a message, what have you, not only would you get the free shipping, but you'll also get, you'll have to remind me because I'll forget. The tutorial of you'll get the 15 tutorials for my international tutorial bundle. And this was my card. I've shown it to you. Look at this. Look at this. What I got going on here today. This was my card from the tutorial. So it's about a 94-page tutorial on 15 projects. And it's that long because we do it in both metric and imperial measurements. And there are a few, I know there's one or two French demonstrators who do them, or maybe from the Netherlands. I can't remember which. They do them in both languages. So it's super long. Hi, Tracy. Thanks. So that was in my newsletter. So that's free with a $60 order through my online store. So again, at $65, you'll get a free shipping and you'll get this tutorial if you remind me to send it to you, because I'm not that, I'm not into that groove yet where it's like, oh yeah, send them a tutorial. What else was in my newsletter? The paper pumpkin kit. The next one that's coming up is one that's on puns. Thanks, Melanie. Thanks, Tracy. It's a great one to do with kids. They really enjoy that. And I think that would be a great card to give, to do with kids, to give as thank you cards for the Christmas presents that they're going to receive, right? I was adamant, up until a few years ago, that if my kids got a present, you can pout, you can cry, you can scream, but you're not eating until you have written your thank you cards for Christmas. It was a deal breaker. If you don't do a Christmas thank you card, you're not getting Christmas presents next year. So, and or food tonight. So, as my brother always points out, food is a great motivator. So the paper pumpkin kit is all puns. It's puns and dad jokes and types, stuff like that. And I still have a whole bunch of paper pumpkins for the Christmas one, the October Christmas paper pumpkin kit. I have a whole bunch of those if you wanted to buy those. So that was my newsletter, and that took me an hour and a half to get that out the door. And then I went to physio, got a whole bunch of needles in my back, my butt, my hip, my everything. And I'm doing really well on that, she said. So that's good. Did a few deliveries, came home, and then really did not a whole lot of anything. I don't know. I can't get into a groove today. Oh, I did find out I'm volunteering tomorrow. So that was kind of that threw me off. So I had to rejig some stuff that I had planned to do tomorrow. Anyway, it's a weird day. I don't know. I got the two speeds. I'll go or I'll stop. So tonight we're just gonna have it's cash, as you know it is. So this was the mess that I made trying to pull out projects for what we might do tonight. So I'm just going to do a little bit of show and tell. I'm not going to show you how to make all these. I am going to show you, though, how to make a flip or a fold-up album. And this really won't take very long. So it's 7:04. So I'm going to do a bunch of show and tell and blather on as I do. That's why you tune in, right? So this little booklet is this is 4.5 by 4.5 by 4.5 by 4.5. And then it ties up with a pretty ribbon. And gotta make sound effects. There is room for 30 photos in that. How do I know? Because I counted the 30 photos. I made this like a million years ago for my mother. Well, I made one for her and one for me. And it's all my baby girls when they were baby girls. So one side. Okay, so like, look at all the pictures. Oh, look how cute they are. Look at back when they liked each other. That's not true. They do. They like each other. They're best buds. They really are. I love this one. Look at that picture. I think gorgeous. And now they're 16 and 18. And then on the other side, there's even more. Oh my God, look when they were just babies. Oh, there's Alicia, fresh out of the wrapper. Look at that. They're kissing. This one, Rebecca was a flower girl at my sister-in-law's wedding. Look at Alicia's face. Like, what are you doing, kid? So cute. Cutie patooties. Now they're all grown up. And teenagers. That's all I'll say about that. Anyway, so I'm going to show you how to make that. Fun, right? Yeah. Hi, Carolyn. Hello, Connie. Yes. So anyway, Shayla, you can make one of those for the grandbaby album. All right. So I'm sure you've seen. Okay. Let's just focus here for a second after I wipe my nose. All right. So Christmas is coming. Now, I was going to do some table favors. There's like some little cute things for on the table, like note card holders and stuff. I didn't really stumble across any of those. I don't know where they are. They're in here somewhere. But anyway, I came across my bucket of stuff and things, and I'm like, I really need to clean out this bucket of stuff and things. Like, anyway, so let's just do some little ideas of little treats that you can hand out. You can, I don't know, give to the hairdresser. Just little. Okay, this is totally crooked and upside down. But anyway, all right. So these are our little 2x2 acetate boxes. And I made this last year with my team in our social. And I just decorated it. I just put in some ready shredding. Oh, hi, Christine. Thanks for popping in. Oh, thanks, Nikki. They're lovely girls. And then this was our, whatever this was called, their flocked something or other, vellum-y stuff from last year. Some ribbon, added a little tag, and one of our stars from last year. You can pop stuff in there. I don't know. You can put like a Ferrero Rocher. You could put some tea in there, something that's small. It's 2x2. So whatever fits in a 2x2. Here's another one that I've made. I made for Easter last year with the Easter eggs in it. So they're great. Yeah, the flocked vellum. Thanks, Nikki. Now I want to eat those. Anyway, I've eaten everything else today. This one is a fail. I don't know why this is even in here because yuck, that's just not cute. But there's some quick and easy gift packaging. Where am I going to put these now? I'm going to chuck them on the floor. You know I am. There they go. You can go right over there. To be seen another day. Okay. These are little notepads that I got at IKEA a million years ago. Okay, maybe 5 years ago. And over the years, I have decorated them in various ways. So simply putting some designer paper on them, decorating them. They're nice to have. I mean, I use them. I'm using them down here a lot more because I still have about 40 in my stash. I'm giving them away. Every time I have a social with my team, I'm like, here, take these. Because I had about 120. Not kidding, I had 120. I bought them thinking that I was going to do 2 classes at the school. And there's 30 kids in a class. Like, okay, so I would do a couple of sessions. So there were, anyway, I had 120 of them. Don't judge me. They were cheap. Anyway, I use them now as I'm making notes for, my mystery card Mondays and that, like just on measurements. So I like to have them around, but they're great to have in the car for any of us who are demonstrators. We like to, or we need to track our mileage, stuff like that. So, you betcha, Nikki, we have those acetate boxes. Hi, Debbie. Welcome. Yeah, we still have the 2x2, Nikki, and we have 3x3s. As you will know, because if you check your swag bag for the Christmas social, there's a 3x3 acetate in there. Those were the 2x2s. Anyway, so you can just, decorate them. These, a few years ago, I made these and handed them out, like just to keep notes on like what presents you were going to buy for people, like the wish lists, what you were going to buy, what you did buy. So, you could just decorate little notepads. You can go to the dollar store and get those, what are those little booklets called? I forget what they're called. Composition notebooks. They're little tiny ones. You can get those for really cheap. This I found I had done, this was some sort of little triangle box that I did for Easter one year. Again, it'll fit some chocolate or two. You could tie that. I think I had mine tied. Yeah, it's over there and it's tied with a ribbon around it on the floor. This, I love. These are a mini, these retired, right? Yes, because they're in the clearance rack. Are they not? Didn't I see this in the clearance rack? I might have. I forget now. But anyway, they were so cute. So cute, the small ones. So here are some that I've done over the years for Valentine. This would have been for Christmas. Here's its bigger cousin, which I like. This is our bigger one that you can't get anymore. But let's just show you what you can't buy anymore. Anyway, I loved this. And I might still have like 3 rolls of this ribbon. I stocked up on it for that project. I loved it. Yeah, thanks, Connie. Yeah, these dies, people. Get them. They're cheap. Get them tomorrow. Shipping is free. Perfect. Thank you, Donna. Thank you. I love when my sisters have my... Look at okay, this one we made in the social last year. I might have stepped on it. Again, this is our flocked vellum. And let's just throw that away right now, shall we? But it's another one I made in the team social last year. And you can just decorate it all pretty. I want to save the bows, though. Look, that's pretty. This is how I end up with more stuff in here than I know what to do with. Okay, I don't know how there must have been a sliding something or other on this. This was a box that holds hand sanitizer. I don't know where the lid is. Okay, here's another one I made. This is another item that we no longer sell. So teas, but anything that's going to package your hand sanitizer is always a good idea. What else have we got? This I've shown. Okay, look at this. Okay, I was going through my stash. This came from Laura Mellinger. On the Greek cruise, we do a swap. And how cute is this? She did a little suitcase. Oh, look at that. There's Ghirardelli inside. Okay. If that wouldn't keep me awake for 19 hours, I'd be eating that right now. Sure would. So how cute is that? And she made these little stickers. Greece. Stampin' Up. Anyways, so cute. Love that. So I'll try not to mangle that one. There was another one in here that I thought was from another Greek. Maybe not. Anyway, okay. Found this. I made this earlier this year. And I used the little magnets to keep it closed, which I just stumbled across. I was just cleaning up. And I just found them again in my stash. So magnetic discs. They're really skinny. So that's another option. They're not big enough for a gift card unless you don't do this. If you have it open, then a gift card will fit, which is crazy to me. I don't know why they didn't make it big enough for a gift card. Madness, I tell you. Okay. I showed this not too long ago. I did a class on it on Friday night on how to do the no adhesive note card holders. If you want to learn how to make this, I think there was a 17-minute video on my YouTube channel, Tamara's Paper Trail. Just go into YouTube and pull up Tamara's Paper Trail. And this will be under 3D projects. And it shows you how to make it. This one is really easy. So this is the one I did last year. This is the one I did the year before. And the year before. And then the one I did last night was with the evergreen. Eden's Garden paper. Those make great gifts. I love having a lot of those on hand. And this one I showed not too long ago. There's a video on my YouTube channel for this as well. And I love this project. I just made 13 of them the other day. And so it's got a hot chocolate. For anybody who hasn't seen it, it's got a hot chocolate in here. It's just a bag, and it's scored at like 2.5 and folded up. Literally, it is just a bag. So you can use our ombre ones, but this is one of our retired ones. You just fold the bag and make like a belly band for it. So easy. It's ridiculous. Decorate it. Pop in. You don't have to use this first little flap, but you could put a gift card. Oh, let's see. It's a little baggy right now because I've had this shoved in it, but you could put a gift card in here, and then you could put a card in there, or vice versa. You could put this in here and the card in here. Something like that. But I like the hot chocolate with my little Mr. Pig because I just think he's adorable. He reminds me of Harry Potter in pig version with his glasses. I love this. I'm going to make this every year. Makes me happy because I have my box of Tim Hortons hot chocolate on the floor. Ah, there you go, Nancy. Yes, Nancy needed a gift in a hurry and she had one in her bag. So there you go. She paid it forward and gave it a little treat to somebody. So I love this one. I can go there. This is a little desk calendar. Now I have a whole basket full of calendars. Or is it on the floor? No, it's up there. I've got all, okay, let's show you my calendars. So these calendars I get from the States, from Tailored Expressions. Before y'all go asking me, this is where I get them from. You can get them locally through Scrap and Bean. I think they're sold out, but you can always call and find out, and or R&R Scrapbooking. They carry them too. But they come from the States. I usually have a friend go down to the States and she brings them back to save on the shipping. So Tailored Expressions is where I get them from, little mini tear-off calendars. So this is one that my friend and downline made me, I guess it was for 2021. So I've had this on my desk up until October, and then it's been in my craft room because I was copying the layout. So really super easy, but these make great gifts because they're mailable. So I have a whole bunch that I'm planning to make to give out with Christmas cards this year, but we'll see what happens. This is the one I made for 2020. I'm missing a 0. Here's one that's not missing a 0. Okay, so this one was fun, and it stands up on your desk, and then it's just something nice to look at. You could also put here, you could put the mini, what are they called? Post-it notes. Mini Post-it notes. So that one, I like that layout a lot. A lot of work. Punching all those out. But anyway, right, Laurel? You remember, we made them together. All right, here is another one with this same layout as this. It just props and stands open. Back when we had that paisley thing. This was one of my first desk calendars that I ever made. Yes, yes. Did I give you one of those, Diane? Lucky girl. This was one of the very first desk calendars I ever made. Like years and years and years ago. So it stands like this. And so you've got January, February, March on the one side. Then you turn it over. April, May, June on the other side. And then you untie it, but I don't feel like it. And you flip it over. And then you've got the fall, July, August, September. And then the winter, October, November, December. And it just stands on your desk. One of the first ones I ever made. Love me a desktop Post-it holder. There you go. Don't we all? Yeah, right. Okay, here's another version that I made a couple years ago. This was copied off somebody else. Find all these things online. So it lays flat on your desk. And it mails flat. That's the beauty of it. Love it. Same thing, different version. It's a beautiful day. Same one, same one. That's a card. That's a card. Here's the same layout as, but a masculine version. 2020. I was big on 2020. Nicole, did you send me this one? I think Nicole made me this one. And now this is like an old. This is old. Are you, Pat? Yay! I love when people say they're inspired. It makes me happy. Validates me. And here's another one. That's a stand-up version. I got this from my friend Stephanie Pletcher, the Crafty Medic. And then the last one I have in here, Diane, you gave me this one, didn't you? Was this you? I thought it was you. Yes. Nope, that was Jan. My bad, Jan. I thought I have something in here. Wait, where did it go? I thought I had something that you gave me. This one. Did you give me this, Diane? I think you did. Was that you? I think it was. My memory's not what it used to be. Again, just a notepad covered. Like, how easy and how cute. I loved getting this. I think this was a pillow gift you gave me in 2017. Wasn't it, Diane? I've kept it all this time in my inspiration box. Okay, so those are my calendars. So those make great little gifts. I think so too, Diane. Okay, now let's get into some more current stuff. Now, so I went to, look, my desk is clean now. I went to the market. Oh, look at this. This is the other one from the trip to Greece. How cute is this? I love this little box. It's like 1 1/4 all the way around. And this was from Sophie Prestrel. I think she's a French demonstrator. And I don't even know what's inside of it. Oh, a little pen. What is in here? Oh my gosh. Pencil. Pencil, eraser, pencil sharpener. Oh, how cute. Who knew? It's been, oh, little eraser is an emoji. Cute. So I keep, like, this is why I'm buried alive in, what does this say? Oh, save the date. This is why my craft room looks like it does. I have so many cute little treasures that I don't want to part with. Anyway, that I just think is adorable. So cute. This is, yeah, I know. Look at it. It's beautiful, hey? I don't remember this one either, but it was obviously from the time when we took our Greece trip. So I'm wondering, is it the golf paper? No. I don't remember this. I don't know. Anyway, beautiful. Okay, so that one has to stay over there and stay safe. So I went to the market. Oh, you want to see my shoes? Here's my shoes. I should run another class on my shoes. What do you think? So many years ago, I had a girl in my club, and she gave me a witch's shoe, and it looked something like this. And I still have this stamp. Whether you're a good witch or a bad witch, it's all about the shoes. That's a very old stamp that we have. And this might be candy from that, like a decade ago. So I'm terrified to eat that, although I would really like to. And then I took that idea and I changed it. I did a summer shoe, and I don't know where my my Christmas shoe is, but I did a Christmas one and there was a tag. So I had a nail polish and a nail file and a little tag that says for your mistletoes, like Merry Christmas for your mistletoes. And it was just a little nail kit. And they're so cute. You would definitely have ordered that paper if we sold it. Yeah, I know, Nikki, but I don't think that any demonstrator who's on the Greek cruise would ever use a retired paper or something that we didn't sell. So I don't know. I'm curious. I'd have to look. When was the Greek cruise? That was 2.5 years ago. So the Stampin' Up! Year would have been then. But anyway, cute project for my shoes, my witch shoes, and my summer like for weddings. This was kind of idea for like a wedding favor. Or for the bridal shower. Okay, so then this weekend I went to the market. Alicia was selling her leashes, and the stall next to me was making a small fortune on things that she was selling. And I'm like, oh, that's what all these Stampin' Up! Stuff. And yes, she is a Stampin' Up! Rep, and I wrote down her name. I'd have to find it, but see, though, this is where it's not good marketing on her part, because none of her stuff has her name on it, that if people ever wanted to get a hold of her or order more, they can't. But she is a demonstrator close to me here, and I bought all of her stuff so that I could have examples of things, because I'm not very good at packaging. But her stall, I'm telling you guys, it made a fortune. Yeah, she was adorable. I've done classes in the past, but I only run them about every 3 years because people have seen them and done them. So yeah, maybe it's time to resurrect it. So anyway, I'll show you some of these little projects that she put together. So I'm like, okay, I recognize this purse die. I did it precisely twice and then never made it again. But now I want to. Now, this is not our paper. This is a suede. She said she had got this at Michael's or something. It's like a faux suede on one side. And she had them in all different colors. And it's lovely. But she said, yeah. So these were $5, and rightfully so. She obviously got these somewhere, Amazon, little trinkets that she attached. So really, really cute. And then she put there's just 2 Lindor in there. So $5. I mean, it wasn't the cheapest, or maybe it was 7. No, I think it was 5. 5 or 7. Might have been 7. Doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I bought it. And a lot of people bought a lot of stuff. Actually, I didn't see too many of these ones sell, but all the other stuff sold. So check out these little fun things. So hot chocolate is like a hug in a mug. Now, I'm not sure if that's Stampin' Up! Stuff or not. All of this stuff. We do sell similar things. So she's just packaged this in an envelope. So this is just ideas, ladies. I'm not showing you how to do it all yet. I mean, I haven't figured it all out yet, but I will try to incorporate it at some point. So these, she's sealed and then cut an envelope. Okay, so the packaging is simply an envelope that she stamped on. And it has a carnation hot chocolate. And I think this was like $2 or $2.50. And she had scads of them. Like when she sold some stuff, then she brought out more and refilled it. Like she's obviously been making them forever, and then just buys new stuff to put inside every year. Now this brilliant idea, she made a little box. And did y'all see the After 8s that are on sale at Costco? No, we don't sell a faux suede paper. Not that I know of, Nikki. No. I don't recall a faux suede. No. So I don't want to wreck this box, but she put, After 8s. I think I would like one of these. Anyway, she put 4 or 5 After 8s in here. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think that was $2 or $2.50. And she made a box. We can make boxes. We have the technology. So again, if you're watching movies, you could just pop together a bunch of boxes. A little tag. Bam. A little treat for the Christmas table. Look at these, you guys. So cute. She had different versions. This is the one I bought. There are 4. These are the chocolates, the Swiss Delice from Costco. They're very economical. And these look like our old, I don't know. These are too small for our 2x, whatever these bags are. But again, thinking Amazon. And she's just wrapped and designed, like, made it look like Santa. And there are other ones. I can't remember. I think I took a picture somewhere. But they're just beautiful. How hard is that to do? It is not. Fiddly, yes. She made a fortune. This one, I mean, haven't we all done the little bags? Was her name Barb? No, it was something like... No, not Barb Laurel. It was a longer name. Like, not Jasmine, but it was longer. I wrote it down. But no, that was not her. So this, we've all made these diaper bags, but look how cute this is. I'm like, mine never looked like that. You want to see mine? Mine's over here. And it's like in a, mine, you don't even see mine. Like I made it. It's just, it's okay. Oh God. Okay. This is mine. Like, all right. So it's the same. Whose is cuter? Oh my gosh. So she has a little spoon, like Amazon baby, and a little sachet of honey and a stash holiday chai in there. And then she just put a doily. Not even the ones we sold, but these are like doilies from the dollar store. She shoves it in a bag and sells it for $2. Seriously. So cute. Rudolph spares. Like, you know, just cute little stuff. Package it, put a topper on it, use up some use. I don't know where she got this stuff, but it doesn't matter. This one. Same thing. This is literally a piece of cardstock. Folded, like scored. And in it, she's got a Nescafe coffee. So wishing you good tidings of coffee and joy. And then she's got a little sucker lollipop thing of some sort and a wooden spoon. Again, Amazon, baby. Because I'm like, where'd you get that? Amazon. Oh, Amazon. Amazon. Everywhere for Amazon. Yeah, honestly. Yeah. Then had to have them. Okay, this is literally just cat food. But look at the tag. Meowie Christmas to you. And we've got that pet set. I don't know what their sentiments are in the pet set. The sweet little stockings. I have I tend to keep my animal stamp set, so I don't know. But anyway, very merry. Peace, joy, and kisses. So no, there's no meowies and stuff. Santa Paws is coming to town. But anyway, you can make that work. So just Meowie Christmas to you. So again, $2 or $2.50. This is just a scoop of cat food, for heaven's sakes. And a bell. And then this one, milk bone. Again, Costco, baby. You buy the big box of milk bones. Happy holidays. Right? How cute is that? So look at all those ideas. So many cute ideas for you to make and give away. Now they go back in my bag for another year or two. In you go. Everybody in the pool. Now, it is 7:28. I will now show you how to make a fold-out album after I have a sip of water. Not even water. What is this crap? This is the kids like the sparkling ice. But there's nothing else down here and I was dying. So, I haven't made one of these albums in about 10 years. So let's see if I can read my notes and figure out what I'm doing. Okay. We're going to do it together. So, step number 1. We need to have some hard covers. Okay. For that, you can use the backing or the cardboard stuff that comes in your paper pumpkin kit, or just about anywhere. I've given away hundreds and hundreds of these. Like I've recycled, given them to the schools for crafting, that sort of thing. So it's a thick cardboard chipboard, very sturdy. So I cut those, thank God for my new Carl cutter, because that stuff slices through this like butter, whereas you can't really use just your trimmer. I have the old Stampin' Up! Guillotine cutter, and that's okay, but it will dull it. But if you have a Carl cutter, it's a rotary, and it cuts it like nobody's business. Okay. I know, right? The golden yellow paper. It was so pretty. I like this one too. But yeah, this was a really nice one. We're dating ourselves, girl. All right, so I cut down these this cardboard to 4.5 by 4.5. So the first thing we need to do, I'm going to bring in my instructions and actually, right. So my instructions are, you're going to cut 2 pieces that are 6 by 6. And you're going to attach the cardboard to the designer paper on the side you don't want. So this is the side I want. So I'm going to glue it like this. And this is the side I want. So I'm going to, just because they're kind of similar. So I'm going to glue them like this. And yes, I'm using actual glue. So let's do that right now. We're just going to do this together. See if I remember how. It's not hard from what I recall. It's nice to have a glue that works. I should buy glue more often. All right. Oh, something just blinked at me. What happened here? Oh, okay. All right. So put that down here. Center it as best I can. This one. Okay, so we're just going to let that sit for a minute. While I do that, I'm going to cut my designer paper, or my cardstock. So for this, I need 5 sheets that are 8.5 by 8.5. Never prepared. You get to watch me cut it. So there is quite a bit of waste on this. That's okay. With black, you can always use scraps of black. So I like to use the neutrals for this project because then the pictures, if they're very colorful, it's not going to fight with this. So this one, I used the gray. It wasn't going to fight with it. And you actually didn't see that much of it. But I like going with the neutrals. Hi, Bev. Happy Tuesday. Excellent. That's okay. I just really started this project. We're making a fold-out album. So this might be good for you, Bev, to have pictures of the grandbabies, a brag book that you can carry around. So we're going to cut these all into 8.5 by 8.5. And that's already 8.5, right? So, okay. 8.5, and I want 5 of them. Did I mention that more than 9 times already? I've really been, I need a break. I've been really scattered lately. You know, I got home, I went to physio, and then I had to make 2 deliveries. And I made one, and I thought, okay, I have to remember to do the second one because she's on the way home. And I have to remember to turn. And I remembered about a block and a half before. I thought, oh yeah, I gotta turn at the 7-Eleven. And I got home, pulled in the driveway, and went, yeah, okay, reverse. Like I'm just forgetting things, and it's making more work for me. So I need to slow down at some point here. Soon. Christmas is coming, right? That's really a relaxing time. I can't have a brag book of the 20-somethings. Well, I guess you could. I could. You're going to be a granny, though, aren't you, Diane? Got grandbabies on the way yet? Soon. No, you don't, do you? No, you don't. Not yet. Anyway. Okay, so I've got my 8.5 by 8.5. Now, we're going to score this in the middle. I'm sure, you know what? I'm going to take off my cutting blade because I know what I'm like. And I am going to score then 8.5 of 8.5 is 4 1/4. So I'm going to score it 4 1/4 this way. And was that 4 1/4? Please tell me that was right. 4 1/4. Yes. Okay. 4 1/4. And I'm going to do that to all of them. Yes, I am. Fold the blade, lay the piece of stamp, overlap the bottom. Okay. All right. So, yes, you've got a lot of grandbabies, Bev. Lucky duck. Lucky duck. Okay. Yes, that's right. All of us dog owners have more pictures of our dogs than kids anyway. Honestly, like I haven't printed out any pictures since Greece. And then I thought, really? Okay, I've got a 16th birthday, a grad, an 18th birthday, but the rest are all of the dog. A couple of the cat. I don't have any pictures of my family. Certainly none of me, right? No. Can't have that. Okay, so 4 1/4 on all of these. Okay, we're almost done. All right, let's bring these back in. Now we have to finish wrapping our little thingy here. Now, yeah. For this, we need our scissors, and we are going to cut right up to the point on all of the ends, or on all the corners. Okay, I'm going to do that on the other side too. All 7. 7. Goodness me. I keep telling my girls to get on it, and they keep pointing out that they're only 16 and 18. All right. So, bringing in my glue. And we're just going to fold this over and glue it down on all of the sides. And how am I going to do this? I guess I'm just going to snip that off, fold it up, snip off anything that needs to be snipped. No, I just want to glue it and then cut it. Okay, let's just do this. Let's not get all overthinking it now, Tamara. Okay. That might be a lot of glue. That's what I think. Like, I don't want a raw edge, so I'm going to fold that in. Kind of mitered. Doesn't really matter if it's. I guess I should stay in the field of vision, hey? How did I do that? I go in like this, so I'm going to cut this part off without cutting my fingers. This part I can cut off too. Okay, I guess we'll do that on all. We'll just cut out a chunk, miter the corners as it were. That, and then it's not so bulky. I should have done this one the first. Because this is going to be covered as well, so you're not going to see all these messy corners. Good thing. Okay. So that is going to be covered by one of these black pieces of paper. So, okay. Ta-da! Guess I should have checked that that was really straight before I did it, because that might bother me quite a bit. Okay. Same thing here. So we cut up the middle. Let's cut a little notch on each one. Try not to cut my fingers. Ah, I almost did. Okay, wrap and hold. The glue does set up pretty quickly. Honestly, covered in glue. Okay. Okay, Tamara. There we go. Hi, Valerie. Well done, Melanie. Okay, so there we go. All right, so we now have our wrapped covers, top and bottom. Now, I also need some ribbon, and I need it to be 22 inches long. So this was actually the one I used before. I'm like, hey, I still have that ribbon, so I'm going to cut 22 inches or more of this ribbon, because we want to secure this inside covers before I seal everything up. Like, seriously, we're almost done. So what do I have to do now? I want to fold the flaps, adhere the bruises, assemble all together. Yeah, okay, so I just have to score, fold and score. And it's the folding up that's just kind of the tricky part. But once you get the hang of it, if I recall, I literally have not made this in 8-10 years. So, but we're almost done. It's just this quick. What time did I start? 7:29 or something? It's 7:41. All right. So now, according to my diagram, this is the point up. We are going to glue. We're going to just layer. So this quadrant, this is going to glue here. This is going to glue here. This is going to glue here, right? You get the idea. So let's do that. Now, actually, you know what? I think I'm going to use tear and tape. I don't know why. I just am. Maybe I'll do it on the first one and then we'll see how we get on. Maybe I'll end up using glue in the end. It's probably a lot cheaper and possibly faster. So we'll do one and see how this works. Okay. Craig's on holidays this week, and today it was about 10:30 and he had the audacity to say he was bored. I'm like, oh my God. I was literally chewing my lunch, walking out the door because I was just that rushed for time today. I'm like, what do you mean you're bored? It's not okay. All right. So now I'm going to do my very best to get this lined up. And this is where glue is probably a really good idea, because you have the ability. Yeah, I don't feel like doing that 5 times. Okay, so same thing. We're going to do it over and over. Yeah, but I'm like bored. I can't even imagine being bored. So what I was trying to do tonight was trying to figure out what Trixie's up to tomorrow. See, we've got our new little elfling, Bitsy. Now, I think Bitsy is a little young to start right into elf antics, so I think we're going to give her a day to kind of get the hang of it. And anyway, so I was trying to figure out some elf stuff, and I had nothing. I was like, I don't know what this elf is going to do. She's just a baby. I do have lots of fun planned. Well, I've got 2 or 3 things planned. 25 days is a lot, you guys, for elf antics. I know, bored and lonely, right? Oh my gosh. Okay. So tomorrow he's going to bake. Oh, I'm like, but I'll just want to eat it. I was super naughty today, super naughty, and like that's not good. If Monday and Tuesday are not good, then I usually kind of fall apart the entire week. So I need to get a grip. Seriously, I don't know what came over me today. Right, Tracy? I know. They grow, they sprout pretty quick, them critters. And same with the reindeer. I mean, what was it? Taffy was pregnant one day, gave birth the next, and yeah, it was no, she was married one day, like pregnant the next, and gave birth the next. Okay, all right. Anyway, I'm gonna try to now remember how to fold this. So this is the only tricky part, is doing the folding. I know we have to kind of zigzag one way and the other. So we want, oh no, did I not score the, oh frick, that's what that meant. Okay, point up, no, wait, what? Okay, No, I need more scoring. Hang on, I didn't score these. Okay, that would have been a crucial point to have done in my... Yeah, okay, my instructions suck. All right, yeah, I need to score these all this way now. So I'm going to bring him a scoreboard for this because that was my bad. Oh, this is not going to go well, though, because I need to find... Okay. See, in my diagram, I have this little tiny... Oh, yeah, this little dotted line to score. And I didn't. All right. That's okay. We'll use this guy. Bring in our... Now, if only I would have figured this out 10 minutes ago. Okay. So I'm going to put this point in the track and this point in the track. Okay, this isn't life or death. And we're going to close the door and we're going to score like that. Right, and then we're going to do that all the way along. Each point needs to be scored. Kind of a crucial thing to do. But still, we're almost done. We'll be done by 8. Okay, this is going to go here. Score. Things are crashing. Okay. Score. 2 bags of popcorn twist. Oh, Pat. I ate the rest of it today. Like it was there and I thought, no, I'm eating it. I'm not going to go through the entire Christmas season without having like a butter tart and some treats. And I have to get over it. It's going to happen. I'm not going to deny myself. I mean, I'm not going to do it every day because now it's gone. But I have to smarten up for tomorrow. Okay, so we've scored those. So what we want to do now is I want this to fold up. Okay, I say up as I'm pushing it down. Okay, so I'm folding, fold them down on that score line that I've just done. Actually, this isn't a bad way to do it. Like, you don't have to have scored it first. It's okay. Because now it kind of makes more sense. So we're going to fold it all down. And that way when you go to fold it all up, when I fold up the album, we know that the scoring is already in the proper orientation here. If I scored and folded and then glued, I would be, oh, is this the right way? Is this the right way? Okay, so now we just have to get it to fold properly. And by doing that, or to do that, you just, do you remember the cootie catchers? You know, those paper things where it's like, pick a color, or pick a number and you'd go one. They were called cootie catchers. You know the ones I'm talking about, right? Same thing. So if you just put your fingers here, you would go like that and that would fold in. And then it's just, you just want to pinch and try to grab these two things and pinch them. And it'll fold like that. Grab these two things and pinch them. And it'll fold up like that. Grab these two things, these 2 points, and pinch them. And we're creating the folds that will make this fold up. So pinch these two together. And pinch these two together. And we're forcing them to go like that. So now, the first one is the hardest. Once we get all the lines going on, we're golden. She said, confidently, not knowing if that was right at all. Oh, I lied. Okay, so stop that. Okay, okay. Rewind. Take these two, pinch them forward. Take these two, pinch them backwards. Like flip it over and then pinch them together. she said. Pinch. Why aren't you pinching? Hang on. Let me see what happens here. I pinch these two together. I don't know. Fold it up. You zigzag it. How does it zigzag? Backwards. You'll figure it out. If I can figure it out, you'll figure it out. I think. Okay, gong show. Forward. These two have to go back. There we go. We're forcing the paper the opposite direction. There it is. Yep. So these two are pinchy, but it's not an easy pinch. Okay, yeah, it's working now. Okay, so then we're going to pinch these two. So pinch these two forward, these two backwards, these two forward, these two backwards. But it's just not an easy pinch. I'll make this. Because I've folded it the opposite way. There we go. It's working. There. I did it. Oh my God. that was hard work. That made no sense at all. Okay, so let's try to recap. It was, you have to manhandle it. You can't be afraid of the paper. Right. So we've scored it. I remember when I said, okay, fold it backwards, fold it backwards. I lied on that. Fold it backwards, fold it forwards, fold it backwards, fold it forwards, fold it backwards. Okay. I mean, it just makes it easier. All right. So then when you're going to pinch these, it folds. You're going to pinch these, it folds. Pinch these, it folds. Pinch those, it folds. Bob's your uncle. You'll never watch my video again. Oh my God. I told you it's been 8 or 10 years, right? Anyway. Okay, now we've got our little accordion. Oh, avalanche. We've got our little accordion. So before we attach this to our... oh, I just threw it on the floor. Okay. Oh my gosh, my back is angry. Hang on. Okay, here it is. All right. So we need to attach the covers, but before we do that, we want to put the ribbon down under one of them. So let's say this is the top, and let's say the white is the bottom. I'm going to put my ribbon under the bottom piece. So it's going to go here. And is it directly in half? Yes, it is. So I'm going to tape that down with tear and tape. Let's just see. Looks about even. Sure, let's just call it even. Find our tape. How did you know Bob was my uncle? Well, I'm just smart like that, Valerie. Okay, so I am going to cement this down. I don't have an Uncle Bob. Do I have any uncles? I don't think I have any uncles left. Let me think. Uncle Aunt June, Uncle Pete passed away. Uncle Roger passed away. All my mom's brothers have passed away. Yeah, I have no uncles. I have Aunt June is left. That's the only aunt. No, and I've got another aunt. I can't remember her name. We're not close. Okay, so that's going to stay like that. And now I can glue some morbid topic. Okay, so does it matter which way I glue this? I don't think so. I'm going to go this way. Okay, so I just want my whole little booklet to close up on here. Like that. And I want to glue him down. So here we go. I'm going to put the glue on the black, not on here, because I want to make sure that I don't have glue overflow. And again, you could use our old red. Oh, no! Oh. I'm okay. It's like a Jack in the Box. Look what happened. My girls are laughing. They're out there gaming, and they're like, what is going on in there? Okay. It's like a spring-loaded cobra. Did you see? It jumped out, jumped out and bit me. Oh, okay. Okay, don't do that again. Stupid thing. Okay, where you're scaring me now. I don't wanna. I'm gonna go like this and hope it's even. That was funny. Okay, now I'm all covered in glue. Oh no, what's going on here? Oh, that's not even remotely straight. Okay, I gotta act fast. This is why it's better. Okay, my head is in the way. This is why the glue is better than the red stuff, because, okay, what's going on here? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I love them too, Bev, honestly, if you can't laugh at yourself. But this is how it goes. And it's so much for, like, if that would have happened when I was here by myself, it wouldn't have been funny. But when you've got 50 people watching you, it's funny. Yeah. How many? Okay, we got 25 eyes on me right now that I know of. Oh, Carolyn, no, don't. That makes me sad. I'm sorry. I don't want to bring everybody down with talk of my uncles. Okay. Now I'm going to see if this goes a little bit better. I don't think it's going to, though. It's still spring-loaded. Be very careful. See, it's good. Now you can try it, and you know what not to do, right? Now, this one I'm a little terrified might not be centered. So, oh boy. Well, if it's centered on top of my other one, so there, I'm going to stand it up, and we're going to hope. We're going to hope hard. Lots of hope. Yeah, I know. It's on my desk. It's everywhere now, right? Okay, yeah, whatever. I'm a hoot. Okay, and it's on my fingers. Let's just roll that off. Okay, like, we're done, you guys. It is 7:58. We're done. Look. Ta-da! There may not be glue. Oh, this is not, look, this is not straight. Oh, I can't, you guys. Take it off. Come off, you're coming off. I have to don't, look how fast that stupid glue dries. It's crooked and no, I can't have it. Hurry, get it off. It's very obviously crooked. Okay, it's soaked into the chipboard. It's okay. It's okay. Get it off now. There we go. Okay. No, we're going to do it again. Just this one piece. More glue. That was not okay. How not okay that was. Okay. Now, let's see if I can flip this over and see. Approximately, I'll put it like this. It's not that fussy, it's just me. You get over there. You get over there. That'll work. Okay, I'm happier with that. Okay. There. And then you can set a book on it to make sure it's nice and dry. Break a nail while you're doing it. Good enough. And we can tie it shut. Okay. And now it's sideways. Okay. Does this make me happy, you guys? Does this make me happy? I put this on the wrong way. Shh. Shh. Third time's the charm. This way. Whew. It's been a while since I've had such a gong show. Okay, you go over here. Third time's the charm, right? Right? Is this straight now? Like, is it the right orientation? See, my arrows were the wrong way. Did anybody else notice that other than me? Probably. Let's see if that's right. Oh, I don't even know which one goes in. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was exhausting. Hey, it's 8 o'clock. I'm done. Look, let's put the glue on the lid on the glue. My fingers are all sticky, but look, now we can tie it in a bow with my sticky fingers. So, even in the messed up version, okay, maybe you might want, okay, you might want to go a little bit longer than 22, but maybe not. Nah. Okay, I'm getting glue all over my ribbon. Perfect. Just scooch it over. Oh my God. Ta-da! 8 o'clock. Oh my God. Okay. That's it. Shall we look at my cuties again? Let's look at my babies. I want to look at these again. Now it's all gluey down here. I like when they're younger. Let's do the younger side. So yes, this is ancient. Like, I made this when they were just teeny tiny for my mom. So it was actually very nerve-wracking to cut my child's face in half. So I did run this as a class, and a lot of people, these were just decorative papers. Okay, so really, you don't have to have that many pictures of your children. These can be in designer paper, and it actually would probably look a little bit better. And then you can just flip, like you don't have to open it at the restaurant to show everything. You can just kind of, maneuver it as you go. Look at those little faces. And that toque, dollar store toque that she wore for like 4 years straight. This one though, this one just cracks me up. This is before she got really shy in front of people. Maybe that's why she got really shy. And she, like, the look on her face is like, what is wrong with you? And Snowflake, look at the bear. Okay, so she bit off his nose like 4 times, and I kept trying to sew a nose on, and then she kept biting it off, and then there was his face was caving in, and there was no space left for his face anymore. She still has it. She still takes him on holidays. It's still her favorite bear. Snowflake. She used to call him Reekeek before she could say the word snowflake. And look at that Christmas picture. Anyway, got a couple of little dollies. That awkward, getting into the awkward teen phase with the bad teeth. And the bad eye. Look at the eyebrows, right? She's so me. Like, I had the unibrow growing up. And then we're getting into some young, the tween. I'm cool. Anyway, enough of my children. I'm going to bed now. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. That was humorous. I hope you got some gift giving ideas out of that. There's a lot to choose from there, don't you think? Make one of these. Maybe I'll do a class. We'll see. Thanks for hanging out with me. Don't forget the sale tomorrow, okay? And if you order through my online store, tamarabertram.stampinup.net, to get the free shipping, it has to be $65. So if you do that, you will also get the free tutorial for that fabulous bundle of the gingerbread and peppermint. The whole bundle for that, 15 people. And what else? I think that's about it. I've got my team social on Saturday. Very excited about that, as is Gerald. In my newsletter, take note. So I sent out, I've got all my classes coming up, right? And the classes haven't changed, but I don't know. Again, I had a brain fart when I was doing the classes, and I had one scheduled for January 7th. The product doesn't go on sale until January 4th. So there's no way in heck I could get the product to you guys. So the date for that has changed from January 7th to January 14th. If you're on my team, there is no team meeting on January 14th because I'm doing a class. And we have the SSS super team, whatever that thing is that I do for my team with my sisters. We have that event on the 15th. So we're not going to do a team party anyway on the 14th. So anyway, little change. Note that in your agendas, Tracy, you in particular, because I know I mess you about all the time with what day our team socials are. So there isn't one for January. There's a team SSS on the 15th. So that's it. Check out my newsletter if you have any questions. Shoot me a message if you have any questions, concerns, whatever it is. I have to go figure out what Trixie's going to do tomorrow. So I'll do that and then I'm going to bed. I will see you later. Have a great night, you guys. Bye.